Hello MY5, how are you? Hope that all of you are doing well. In this presentation, we will get deeper to know about mitosis. But before, why don't we review some prior or previous knowledge that you already know? I want to review with you the term of chromosomes. Chromosomes are found inside your nucleus, where all of your genetic information are stored there in the chromosome. For example, the color of your hair, the color of your eyes, all of the genetic information are stored in the nucleus in the form of chromosomes. Chromosomes are composed of two main components, which are the DNA and a specific type of protein known as histones. So chromosomes contain DNA and histones. As you can see in this picture, this is the shape of chromosome. It's made up of two sister chromatids attached in the middle by a structure known as centromere. So the chromosome is made up of two sister chromatids. They have the same length, the same shape, and they are attached in the middle by a structure called centromere. Let us review the meaning of mitosis as you have previously studied it. So mitosis, as you can see here from the animated picture, it is when the mother cell divides into two identical daughter cells. So we start with one nucleus, and this nucleus divides into two identical nuclei. Why it is important? Why do cells go through mitosis? Because it is important for growth, tissue repair as well. Okay, before we know what happens in mitosis, what are the stages or the phases of mitosis, we need to know what happens before mitosis. The cell needs to prepare itself before performing the phases of mitosis. So the most important thing is that the DNA in the nucleus must be replicated. And this happens during a phase known as the interphase. So we call the period before mitosis, where the cell prepares itself, we call it interphase, where the DNA will be replicated. The amount of DNA will be increased. Now, we will move to the phase number 1 of mitosis, which known as prophase. I want you to know what happens or what are the events or the modifications that happen inside the cell during the prophase. First of all, the chromosomes in this stage become clear and they become shorter and fatter. The second modification will happen in the cell is that the nuclear envelope which surround the chromosomes will start to dissolve or to disappear. Also, the microtubules will grow. Here are the microtubules, and we will know the importance of them during the next phases. So, during the prophase, the chromosomes are visible and they are clear, they are shorter and condensed. The nuclear membrane will dissolve or will break down, and the microtubules will grow. During phase 2, which is known as metaphase, as you can see from the animated picture, the chromosomes will be aligned in the middle of the cell. They are forming a line in the middle of the cell. So the chromosomes will be aligned in the middle of the cell. And how is that happening? How the chromosomes will be aligned? With the help of the microtubules fibers. Do you remember when I told you that the microtubules will start to form in the prophase? So the importance of the spindle fibers or the microtubule fibers, they will help the chromosomes to make a line in the middle of the cell. So this is the second phase. We call it metaphase. In phase number 3, we call it anaphase. As you can see, now, do you remember when I told you that the chromosomes are made up of two sister chromatids and they are attached by a centromere? Now, the centromere will divide and the two sister chromatids will be separated into the two opposite poles of the cell. So the chromosomes contain centromere in the middle, the centromere will divide, and according to this division, the two sister chromatid will be separated into the two opposite poles of the cell. In the last phase, which is phase number 4, we call it telophase, the chromatids have reached the pole and are now called the chromosomes. They are not chromatids anymore. So this is the last step where the chromatids now, they are reaching the poles of the cell. The nuclear membrane that has been dissolved in prophase, now in telophase, it is reforming again and it will become clear again.